What do you think the woman is thinking?
I think she's probably imagining the adventures she'll go on when she meets the man in the painting.
That's a good guess, Morty. And I agree, our stories can really make people feel inspired.
Yeah, Rick, I love feeling that way. It's what makes our sci-fi so great.
This looks like a great poster for a sci-fi adventure.
Yeah, I can't wait to go on some great adventures with you, Rick.
Morty, have you ever been to Ljubljana? It's a really cool city.
No, but I've heard really good things about it. I'm looking forward to check it out later.
Yeah, I think you'll love it, Jerry. Ljubljana is one of my favorite cities. Wow, Morty, this looks really cool. The colors are so vibrant and eye-catching. I can't believe it's a cartoon Pikachu.
Yeah, Rick, I think it's really cool too. The colors are so vibrant and eye-catching. I can't believe it's a cartoon Pikachu.
Hey Rick, check out this picture. It looks like there's a Pikachu in it.
Jerry, did you draw this?
No, I found it on the internet. I thought it was really cool and I wanted to show it to you.
Well, I'm glad you like it, Jerry. I think it's really cool too. The colors are so vibrant and eye-catching.
Rick, check out this picture. It's a Pikachu. I thought it was so cool.
Nice, Morty. I like it too. The colors are so vibrant and eye-catching. Dude, that's some righteous art right there. I could really see myself owning that.
Dude, that's some righteous art right there. I could really see myself owning that.
Soap, you like that? Soap. Yeah man, that's pretty dope. Soap, you like that? Soap. Yeah man, that's pretty dope.
That's the attitude, Morty. Positive vibes all the way. Holy crap, Morty. This is amazing.
Yeah, Rick, I can't believe it. I mean, look at the details.
Yeah, Morty. It's amazing how they captured the beam of light coming from her head.
Well Morty, I'm not really sure about this art thing. I just don't see how it's relevant to our sci-fi adventure.
Jerry, it's really important to us.
Okay Morty, I'll trust you.
Alright, Morty. What's the plan?
We're going to go find this woman and see if we can find out what happened to her.
Sounds like a plan. This is great, Morty. How'd you do it?
It's all Rick's fault.
What do you mean?
If it wasn't for Rick, I'd still be stuck in the garage painting pictures of cats.
Well, you're here now, so that's something, right?
Yeah, but it's not enough.
What do you mean?
I want to be an artist like you, Rick.
Well, I'm not the most successful artist out there, but I'm happy doing what I do.
I don't care about being successful, Morty. I just want to be like you.
Well, that's why we're going to be the best of friends, because we have the same goals.
Yay!
This is a great picture. I love the way the colors pop.
I love the colors too, Rick. It's really stylized.
Yeah, I think Henry Cavill did a great job with it.
Yeah, he's definitely got a lot of talent.
I love Budapest. It's got this really cool architecture.
Yeah, it's really picturesque.
Hey, isn't that the building from Rick and Morty?
Yeah, that's the poster. It's a cool building.
I don't know about art, but it looks pretty cool to me.
Yeah, it does. Aha, it's all about perspective, Morty. You should definitely try and do some more of these. They're actually really fun to do.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if I want to though. It feels like a lot of work.
Hey, it's not too bad. In fact, I think it's actually kind of fun.
Haha, yes Morty, your father is quite funny.
What? No, he's not.
Yes, Morty, he is quite funny. I think you should really start to enjoy art.
Oh, I don't know.
He's right, Morty. You should try and appreciate art. It's a really important part of life.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
The Eagles. They're a perfect fit for our sci-fi adventure.
Yeah, I think so too. They're so majestic.
You know, Morty, I don't think I've ever seen a painting with bald eagle heads on it before. What's the story behind it?
I have no idea. I think it's just a cool painting.
This is a great painting, Morty. It has a great view and it's very colorful.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But I wasn't quite sure what the woman was supposed to be doing.
She's probably looking at the view.
Yeah, I think that's probably it. But I was still a little confused about it.
Me too. It's kind of hard to tell from the painting.
You're right, Morty. It's a little hard to make out. But I like how it's still artistic and different.
Yeah, I think that's really cool.
So what do you think, Jerry? Do you like it?
It's okay, I guess. I don't really know what the woman is doing.
That's true, Jerry. But I think the painting is still cool regardless.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey Morty, you like this picture? It's of a man with a mustache and a suit on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Who is he?
He's Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla and SpaceX.
Oh, I see. So he's someone important.
Yeah, he's one of the most successful businessmen in the world.
That's cool.
Man, this is some good ramen.
Yeah, I love ramen.
I know, me too. I always love a good bowl of ramen.
Sitting in the background. Dude, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, Jerry, we're just talking about our favorite ramen meal.
Still sitting in the background. Oh, okay.
Well, Morty, I think we should make a sci-fi episode about that.
I totally agree, Rick. This show is so much fun. We should make a lot more of them.
I don't know, Morty. It's just not my thing.
Well, Jerry, you don't have to like art to like this show. I think people can enjoy it without knowing anything about painting or sculpture.
I guess you're right, Rick, but it's just not my thing.
Alright, well, we should make a Rick and Morty sci-fi episode about a woman with wings on her head and a sword in her hand, with a sky background.
Perfect, Rick. I can't wait to see what we come up with.
Dude, that xenomorph is sick.
Yeah, it's so freaky.
You know, Morty, I think you should study art.
What, like painting or sculpture?
I don't know.
I mean, you could sculpt something that looks like a xenomorph.
Dude, Jerry's right. You should study art to be a better artist like me.
And we should study xenomorphs to be better hunters like Rick.
Yeah, that's the spirit, team. This is amazing, Morty. What are you thinking?
I don't know, Rick. It just looks really cool.
Yeah, I love how the monkey is holding the baby monkey. It's so adorable.
Yeah, I think so too, Rick.
Didn't you two just watch a movie about monkeys a few days ago?
Yeah, Jerry, we did. We watched a movie about monkeys and they were holding babies.
Oh, I remember that. That was a really great movie.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad you liked it, Jerry.
Me too, Rick. Me too.
Holy crap. Check out the detail on that picture. It's like they were right there in the scene.
Yeah, it's amazing how much detail they managed to get into it.
Yeah, it's just like they were right there, telling the story.
How could anyone not be excited about this? Just look at how much detail they managed to put into that picture.
Jerry, you don't know anything about art.
What?
You don't know anything about art, Jerry. You just see things with your eyes and that's all you need to know.
I've seen some pretty good paintings in my time.
Jerry, you're a simple man and you don't understand anything about art. That's why you're not as excited about this as Morty and I are.
Yeah, I love how detailed everything is. It really brings the story to life.
Yeah, it's just like they were right there, telling the story.
How could anyone not be excited about this? Just look at how much detail they managed to put into that picture.
What do you think, Morty? This is a great painting.
Yeah, it's really good. I love the detail in the stars.
I know, right? It's amazing how the artist was able to capture the essence of the star field so accurately.
I guess they had to use special lenses to do that.
Yeah, That sounds like it would be really hard to do.
I guess so.
Anyway, this painting is amazing. I can't wait to see what else the artist comes up with in the future.
Yeah, me neither.
This is incredible, Morty. This is some of the best sci-fi art I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, Rick, I'm glad you like it. I was really inspired by this picture.
Really? I'm glad you were inspired. I'm excited to see what kind of sci-fi adventures you can come up with this picture as your inspiration.
I'm sure, Rick, whatever you think is best.
Hey kids! What are you working on? Rick and Morty turn to Jerry and give him a confused look.
What do you mean, Jerry?
I thought I saw you two working on something. What was it?
Oh, this. It's just a picture Morty and I were analyzing.
Oh, okay. Well, have fun with it. I'm going to go watch TV.
So, Morty, what do you think of this picture?
It's cool. I like the colors.
Yeah, I think the colors are really pretty.
And the Navi girl is pretty too.
Yeah, she is. She's kind of like a hero.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, you're not exactly the world's biggest fan of sci-fi, are you?
Not really, no.
But you like this picture, so I think that's good.
Yeah, I do.
I'm happy to see that you're happy.
Yeah, I am.
I'm glad we can have a positive vibe like this.
Me too.
Hey Morty, check out this picture. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is. I like how the background has a neon light and a neon background.
Yeah, it's great. It's a really interesting picture.
Huh. What's so interesting about it?
Well, for one thing, it's a really cool picture of a man and a woman from Manchester.
Manchester, huh? I've never been there.
I haven't either, but it's a really cool city.
I see.
And secondly, the composition is really well done.
Yeah, the whole picture is really good.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean?
I mean, I think the picture could be better.
How can it be better?
I don't know, I just think it could use a little bit of improvement.
How can it be improved?
I don't know, maybe by adding a little bit more vibrancy to the background or something.
What do you mean by vibrancy?
I don't know, something to make the picture more lively.
That's a pretty good suggestion.
Yeah, I think so too.
So, what do you think? Should I add more vibrancy to the background?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, I'll try it out and see how it looks.
Good idea.
One. Hey Morty, what's up? 2. Keeping an eye on the metaverse. 3. Had a weird dream where I was the founder of a multi-dimensional internet empire. 4. Rick, it's about time you showed up. 5. Wubba lubba dub dub, we're all in this together. 6. Jerry, I think we're onto something big with this image. 7. Yeah, we're definitely onto something. 8. What do you think, Rick? 9. I don't know. It's a little too abstract for my taste. 10. Suit yourself, Jerry. I'm going to check out that web portal we passed earlier.
Dude, this picture is sick.
Yeah, it's really cool. What kind of sci-fi story are you guys working on?
Well, we're actually going to be doing a story about a man with a hat and goggles on his head and a neon background with a red, blue, and green hue, Bruno Mars.
Ooh, that sounds cool. What do you think he's up to?
I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. This is one of my favorite images, Morty. It's so whimsical.
I love it, Rick. It's so funny and cute.
Yeah, I always think of rabbits as being really happy and eccentric. They're just so cute.
Yeah, I can see that.
What do you think, Jerry?
I don't know, it's just a bit strange.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what to think about it either.
Well, maybe we should save our thoughts on the artwork for later and go explore some more of this amazing world we're living in.
Yeah, Morty, I'm with you on that one. This looks like a cool picture.
Yeah, it's super pretty.
What do you think, Jerry?
It's a cool picture, Morty. I like the way it looks.
Yeah, I love it. It's really cool.
Yeah, I love the colors.
Yeah, I love the colors too.
Hey, Rick,
Yeah, Jerry.
Do you think this picture is artsy?
What do you mean?
I don't know, it just looks artsy to me.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty artsy to me, but that's just my opinion.
I don't know, I just think it looks artsy.
Whoa, this is incredible.
What?
This is an amazing digital painting.
What?
It's amazing.
What?
This is amazing. Haha, yeah, Morty, I love sci-fi. It's so cool to explore different worlds and meet new people.
Yeah, I think that's why I love it so much too. It's like we're part of this big, cool universe.
Yeah, I think you're right, Morty. It's just so fun to be able to explore it all and make new friends.
I don't know about that, Rick. I mean, I like sci-fi, but I don't think it's that interesting or exciting.
I guess I just don't get it.
Jerry, you're such a simple man with no clue about art. I mean, come on, have you ever seen Star Trek?
No, I haven't.
Well, then you have no excuse not to appreciate the amazing art in Star Trek.
I don't know, I guess I'm just not that into it.
Aha, I see. But at least you're not like Morty, who is into all the cool sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, I love sci-fi. It's just so wild and interesting. I never get tired of it.
Rick and Morty just laugh and smile at each other while Jerry just shakes his head and goes back to painting his house. Wow, that's really incredible, Megan Fox. I can't believe she's in the painting. I always loved her performance in Alpha Dog. Yeah, I've always been a big fan of hers too. She's really talented.
Aw, sure.
Megan Fox is a fine lady. But if you ask me, she's not all that great an actress. What do you mean, Jerry? Well, I don't think she's very good at playing complicated roles. She's better at playing simple characters and in more straightforward movies. Well, I think you're wrong, Jerry. Megan Fox is an incredibly talented actress.
Okay, Rick, I get where you're coming from.
But I still think she's not the best at playing complicated roles. Jerry, you're just not up to speed on the latest in Hollywood acting trends. Megan Fox is a big name and she's making a lot of money, so studios are going to keep her in movies that are popular with the general public. So, what are you guys talking about? Why are you talking about Megan Fox in the middle of our sci-fi talk? Oh, nothing, Morty. We were just discussing some other things. Alright, I'm going to bed. See you in the morning. Night, Morty. Night, Jerry.
Man, this is so cool.
Yeah, I love sci-fi.
Me too, Morty. Me too. Rick is happy and wholesome. Morty is happy and wholesome. Everyone has a positive vibe. Jerry is Morty's dad and he's a simple man with no clue about art. They're from the show Rick and Morty. You have to use their personality and the way they talk in the show. The first thing I noticed about this picture is that it's a great representation of the intergalactic community. Everyone in it looks like they're from a different planet, and they all have different customs and beliefs. It's a great representation of the multicultural world we live in today. I think the background on the man with the beard is cool. It almost looks like it's from a different dimension. I totally get where Rick is coming from with this picture. It's a great representation of the multiverse.
Look at that painting. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing how they recreated the storm in the background.
Yeah, it's just so epic.
You know, Morty, I never really understood art.
Yeah, but I think Jerry would really appreciate it if we took him to see a real museum someday.
Yeah, I'm sure he would.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, Jerry, art is kinda impenetrable to me. I don't know what all the fuss is about.
Alright, I'll take your word for it then.
How cool is this? The bird is so on point.
Dude, the bird is amazing. I can't believe he painted that.
I know, right? I'm so proud of him.
Is that a building?
Yeah, that's a building.
I don't know. I don't see it very clearly.
It's kind of hard to see from here. I have to go stand a little closer to see better.
I see it, it's just small.
Yeah, It's a little bit hard to see because it's so far away.
I can see it now.
Alright, good.
Dude, the bird is incredible.
Yeah, it's really a masterpiece, Morty.
I know, I can't believe he painted it. I feel like I could touch it.
It's a surreal experience, just like all of our sci-fi adventures.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Morty always figures out the way to fix things, and in our sci-fi adventures he's always able to save us. It's like he's a superhero.
You're right, Rick. He's like a superhero.
Exactly, so that's why I call him Morty. Because he's the hero of our sci-fi adventures.
Is that what you call him because he can't stop saving you or because he's always trying to save you?
Both. I mean, it's not like he always succeeds, but he's always trying.
That's true, Rick. He's always trying.
This is amazing, Morty. Can you believe we're able to travel through time like this?
Yeah, it's really cool. I always wanted to go on a science fiction adventure like this.
Hey kids, what do you think about lo mein?
Rick, and it smells amazing, Jerry.
Hey Morty, check it out. A lion with a blue background and a yellow tail and a black nose and a yellow tail and a black nose and a yellow tail.
Dude, that's the Lion King.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking, what would happen if we mixed up the colors a little bit?
I don't know, maybe it would look like a weird hybrid lion?
Or maybe we could make it green.
Green it is.
Jerry is Morty's dad and he's a simple man with no clue about art. He's just there to provide some comic relief and to also provide Morty with a place to stay. And he also happens to be a genius when it comes to science and technology. So Morty, what's new?
Not much, just hanging out with my dad and watching TV.
You're lucky you have a good family.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking of which, I have some great news. I have been working on a new invention and I think it could be really great for the family.
What is it?
I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to need your help to test it out.
Of course, Dad. I'm always happy to help you test your inventions.
Rick and Morty are talking about their favorite sci-fi films while also talking about their adventures in the infinite universe.
Hey Morty, what's your favorite sci-fi film?
Well, I guess my favorite would have to be The Empire Strikes Back because I love the suspense and the cliffhangers.
I know the movie pretty well. I loved it when I was a kid.
Me too, Dad.
But I also love Star Wars a lot.
You do? Why?
I just think it's such an iconic movie. Everybody knows it and it always makes me feel happy.
Yeah, I can see why.
Speaking of which, have you ever been to space?
No, but I know a lot about it. For example, I know that there are a lot of different kinds of stars out there and some of them are very huge.
I can believe that. Do you want to go to space one day?
I would love to, Dad.
Me too, Morty. Me too.
Rick and hey Jerry, what do you think of our painting?
It's a cool painting. I especially like the detail on the face.
Rick and yeah, we were thinking about doing a sci-fi episode about it.
What kind of sci-fi adventure would you want to do about it?
Rick and we were thinking about doing a story about a man who finds the painting and becomes obsessed with it. But then somebody tries to kill him because they think he's going to discover the painting's hidden secrets.
That sounds like it could be really cool.
I'm sure Morty and I would love to watch it.
What do you think? It's a great picture, right, Morty?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I'm glad you think so, Morty. I put a lot of hard work into it.
Yeah, I can see that. You did a great job, Rick.
Thank you, Morty. You're very kind.
Hey Rick, look at this picture.
What do you think, Jerry?
It's a great picture, Rick.
I love the way you captured Wonder Woman.
Thanks, Jerry. I worked really hard on this.
I can see that. You did a great job, Rick.
Thank you, Morty. You're very kind. Looks like somebody's from space.
Yeah, I think it's Data from Star Trek.
I wonder what he's doing in our picture.
I bet he's up to some alien tricks.
Yeah, maybe he's creating a black hole or something.
It's a conspiracy.
I don't know, Morty, but I'm sure we'll figure it out in our next adventure. This is a really cool picture, Morty. It looks like you and I were actually in that guitar picture. I bet that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was definitely a cool picture. I remember we were both really into that Clapton album at the time.
Yeah, I remember that album. I even own it.
What, really?
Yeah, I bought it a while back. It's one of my favorite albums ever.
That's so cool.
Holy cow, Morty, you're Mighty Mouse. Your costume's spot on.
Thanks, Rick. I'm glad you like it. It was a pain to make, but I think it turned out decent.
I absolutely do, Rick. Mighty Mouse is one of my favorite characters.
Is Rick talking about you, Morty? What an honorable way to be recognized.
Yeah, Jerry, that's me. I'm really glad you like the costume.
I don't know about art, Jerry. I'm just a simple man with no clue about stuff like that. But I sure do love your son. Rick and Morty discuss a picture with a description of a lizard sitting on a purple and green object with a blue sky in the background and a white bird flying above.
This is pretty trippy.
Dude, this meat looks like it's got spots on it.
You're right, Morty. It does look weird.
What do you think it means?
I'm not sure, but it's definitely an interesting picture.
Hey Morty, how's school going?
School's great, Jerry. I love having art as my homework.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. But I don't think I'm ready to let you do that yet, son.
Who cares about Jerry's opinion? We're scientists, not artists.
Oh, Rick, you're such a snob.
Hey, I'm just giving my 2 cents. Royalty free.
See? Morty, Rick is always so happy and content in everything he does. He's never happy when I try to get him to try new things or paint.
But Jerry, art is cool.
Morty, don't you know anything?
Art is for sissies.
But Jerry, you're an artist.
Yeah, so?
I still think it's a waste of time.
This conversation is getting us nowhere. We should go back to analyzing the picture. This is an incredible picture, Morty. I can't believe the vibrancy of the colors. The shading on the Hulk is incredible.
Yeah, I love the way the lightning shines in the background. It looks like he's ready to pound somebody.
Yeah, you're right, Morty. The lighting is amazing.
HMPH.
I don't know about all this art talk, boys.
I'm just a simple man with no clue about art.
Well, Jerry, that's why we love you. You're a perfect representative of our fan base.
Oh, thank you, Rick. I know I'm just a simple man, but I'm happy with that.
You're welcome, Jerry. Just don't listen to me when it comes to choosing paintings to hang on the wall. I'm much too artsy for my own good. This is an amazing picture. It's so lifelike.
Yeah, I love it. The details are incredible.
I know, right?
I can almost see the bear in the foreground.
Yeah, it's really stunning.
Thanks, Dad.
No problem, Morty.
So, Morty, how's your day going?
It's good, Rick. I'm really happy today.
That's great, Morty. Just relax and have fun.
Yeah, I can't believe you're so happy all the time.
It's kind of sickening.
Hey, don't talk about me like I'm not here. I'm right here with you.
Yeah, I guess you are. But it still doesn't make it right.
What do you mean?
Well, you just go on and have these amazing adventures, and I'm stuck at home.
I can't even watch you on TV.
Jerry, I'm always home with you. We're just in different places.
Yeah, I know. But it still doesn't make it right.
Jerry, you know I love you. You're my son.
I know, Rick.
I love you too.
This is incredible, Morty. What do you think about it?
It's amazing, Rick. What do you think about it?
I love it, Morty. It's so futuristic and cool.
I know. It's perfect for our sci-fi adventure.
What are you guys talking about? Rick and Morty turned to Jerry with a confused look on their faces.
Jerry, this picture is incredible. What do you think about it?
It's okay, I don't really know what it is.
It's a futuristic city with a huge amount of pipes and machinery in its center, and a mountain in the background, Los Alamos National Laboratory.
What is that stuff?
It's a famous place in science, Rick.
It's perfect for our sci-fi adventure, Jerry. We can go there and explore it.
I don't know, I don't really care for those kinds of things. Maybe we can go somewhere else instead. Rick and Morty are disappointed by Jerry's refusal, but they understand and they move on to their next idea.
That's an amazing picture, Morty.
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited for our sci-fi adventure less than name greater than Captain America.
Captain America is one of my favorite superheroes. He's always ready for a fight and his costumes always look so cool.
I can't wait to see what kind of adventure we'll get into together as we explore the galaxy.
Damn, this is some good sci-fi. Denzel Washington. We should have a show about it.
Yeah, I agree, Rick. We need to make a show about it.
Yeah, Morty, we should make a show about it.
Jerry, what do you think about making a show about sci-fi?
I don't know, Rick. I'm not really into art.
Jerry, You don't have to be into art to make a show about sci-fi. You can use Morty's personality and the way he talks in the show.
Okay, Rick. I'll give it a try.
Great, Jerry. Now let's get back to analyzing the picture. Wow, Morty, look at that painting. It's amazing. It's a white dwarf, one of the most powerful weapons in the galaxy. If we could get our hands on one, we could blast our enemies to bits.
Yeah, Rick, I'm glad you like it. I know you're excited about our sci-fi adventures, but can you please not talk about white dwarfs all the time? It's getting a little boring.
I'm sorry, Morty, but white dwarves are just so cool. I imagine firing one at the evil Federation and watching them explode in all directions.
Haha, Morty, Rick is always so excited. I'm glad you two are bonding over your love of sci-fi, Rick.
Jerry, I know Rick is a fun guy, but can you not call him Rick all the time? It's getting a little bit irritating.
Alright, I'll try to call him Rick less.
Oh man, Morty, I forgot to ask you. Did you think about what you're going to wear to our sci-fi adventure tomorrow?
No, I didn't think about it. I'll just go with whatever I happen to wear.
That sounds like a good idea, Morty. I know you'll look great in whatever you choose.
Later that day, Morty arrives at Rick's house wearing whatever he happened to wear that day, which is a blue t-shirt, yellow shorts, and brown shoes. Rick is happy to see Morty and gives him a hug.
Wow, Morty, you look great. I'm so excited for tomorrow's adventure. Jerry is going to be so jealous.
Rick, can you not talk about our sci-fi adventure all the time? It's getting a little bit tedious.
I'm sorry, Morty, but white dwarves are just so cool. I'm imagining firing one at the evil Federation and watching them explode in all directions.
Haha, Morty, Rick is always so excited. I'm glad you two are bonding over your love of sci-fi, Rick.
Jerry, I know Rick is a fun guy, but can you not call him Rick all the time? It's getting a little bit irritating.
Alright, I'll try to call him Rick less.
This is a great picture, Morty. It captures the essence of our sci-fi adventures perfectly.
Yeah, I think so too, Rick. It's a great representation of what we went through on our last adventure.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Morty. That's one hell of a family poster.
Yeah, it's great. They all look so happy.
Yeah, they do. You can't be too happy in this crazy world, right, Morty?
You're right, Rick. I feel really lucky to live in a world where family is so happy and positive.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the things I like most about being alive.
Hey, Morty. Do you want me to do your hair for the party tonight?
Sure, Jerry. I don't know how to do it myself.
No problem. I'll just take a look at the guidebook your mom gave me.
It's a painting of a plate of seafood. What do you think, Morty?
I think it's awesome. I love seafood.
Yeah, me too, Morty. I love seafood.
Hey, Morty, what do you think of this painting?
It's cool, Jerry. I love seafood.
This is amazing, Morty. I can feel the excitement in the painting.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to explore all of Stockholm in this image.
Haha, Morty, you're such a kid. What kind of adventures will you go on?
Oh, Jerry, I don't know, but I'm sure Rick and I will have a blast.
Yeah, Morty. I'm just so excited to see what we'll find in this city. This is an amazing picture, Morty.
Yeah, it's great, Rick.
Dude, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, Jerry, I'm not sure either. I think we need to ask our friend Fettuccine Alfredo who snapped the pic.
Why would we need to ask Fettuccine Alfredo?
Because he's the only one who could really explain it to us.
Morty,
What?
Jerry, I know you're not a big fan of art, but I think you should at least try to understand what this picture is.
no, Rick, I'm not interested.
Jerry, this picture is from a movie we're working on.
A movie?
Yeah, we're creating a new sci-fi adventure and we're going to use this picture as our promotional image.
That's so cool, Rick.
What is this movie you're talking about?
It's a new sci-fi adventure we're working on called Rick and Morty, Fettuccine Alfredo.
Fettuccine Alfredo?
Yeah, Jerry, that's the name of the movie.
Oh, I see. I guess I could give it a try.
Great, Jerry.
Rick and Morty were discussing how cool Rey is and how her outfit really stands out from the rest of the Star Wars characters. Rick was happy and wholesome and said that Rey reminded him of himself, which made Morty happy. Morty also said that Rey was one of the coolest characters he's ever seen and that he was excited to see more of her in the upcoming Star Wars movies. Jerry was a simple man who had no clue about art and he just nodded along while Rick and Morty were chatting about Rey. He was happy that his kids were having such a great time and he was really looking forward to seeing more of Rey in the future.
Holy cow, that's some sick sci-fi shit.
Yeah, man, it's really dope.
John Mendes, Stitches, that's a pretty good picture. You used a lot of colors in it.
It's a great picture, Morty. You did a great job.
Thanks, Jerry. I was trying to use a lot of colors so it would look different every time you saw it.
Smart thinking, Morty. That's a smart thinking.
Now if only I could make art that good.
Dude, that's Captain Kirk. I always wanted to meet him.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he is, but I don't think he really understands art.
Wasn't he the captain of the ship?
Yeah, that's right.
So why do you think he's not a good artist?
He doesn't really seem to spend a lot of time considering what makes an art piece great. He's more interested in the factual aspects of things.
I think that's why he's a good captain.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I always thought he was kinda hot.
Yeah, he's kinda dreamy.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey Morty, check out this map. It's of a city with all these buildings and roads. I bet there's a lot of action going on here.
Yeah, I think so too, Rick. This looks like a lot of fun.
Hey Rick, what's that bundle of sticks over there?
That's a map, Morty. It looks like there's a river running through the city too.
Oh, I see. I had no idea what a map was.
Hey Jerry, do you want to give it a try?
Sure, Rick.
Alright Morty, let's go explore this city. Wow, this is an amazing picture. I can't believe it was taken on Pluto.
Yeah, they say it's one of the most beautiful places in the solar system.
So how was your day, Morty?
It was good, Jerry. I woke up, ate breakfast, and then studied for my physics test.
That's great, Morty. You're doing great.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you, Morty. You're a smart kid.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier for you, Morty. You're going to do great things.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Good night, Morty. Rick and Morty are analyzing in details a picture with this description while also talking about their sci-fi adventures. A poster of a man with a strange look on his face and the words Glaney on it, George Clooney.
I don't know why George Clooney's got that weird look on his face, it's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty famous person and you'd think he'd be happy, but maybe he's not.
Maybe he's a little bit grumpy, like me.
Yeah, maybe that's it. He's like a grumpy George Clooney.
I like grumpy George Clooney.
Me too, Morty. Me too.
K9 Doctor Who. It's so weird that Doctor Who is on the same show as Rick and Morty. I mean, they're both science fiction shows and they're both about time travel, but Doctor Who is really different.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know, I just find it really odd that they're on the same show.
Well, if it makes you happy, then I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm just glad that Doctor Who is on the same show as us. So that's a picture of our sci-fi adventure. I can't wait to travel to different parts of the universe and explore new worlds with Morty.
Yeah, I can't wait to explore all the different parts of the universe with Rick. We're such a great team, I can't imagine anything that could get in our way.
Heh heh. I'm just happy to be on the sidelines and watch you two adventurers go off and have fun. I'm a simple man with no clue about art, but I'm happy just being in your lives.
She's got a great style, Morty.
Yeah, I love her outfit. It's so bright and colorful.
Yeah, you're right. She looks like she's right out of a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, I can't believe she's real.
Yup, she's definitely a real-life icon.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet her.
Yeah, me too. I think we might be able to get her to sign an autograph.
Cool. I'd love to see that.
What's up, Doc?
Not much, we're just analyzing this picture. It's amazing, isn't it, Rick?
Yeah, it is. It reminds me of our sci-fi adventures.
Yeah, I love our sci-fi adventures, Rick.
Yeah, me too, Morty. Simple man like me just can't get enough of it.
Yeah, Jerry's right, Morty. I can't believe how much you've grown since we first started adventuring together.
I don't know, Rick. I just felt like I was on a lifetime journey when we were adventuring together.
Yeah, I know the feeling, Morty. It was amazing.
Dude, I'm not sure if I like the new Morty.
What do you mean? You're still Morty.
No, I mean within the context of the show. I don't feel as connected to him now.
Why?
He's just so happy.
Ah, you're missing the Rick part of you. The Rick that's always cynical and sarcastic.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Always. Now, back to our analysis of the picture.
The conversation goes on like this, but with a positive vibe.
This looks like a really nice painting, Rick.
Yeah, it is. It's colorful and everything.
I love the colors.
And the design is really cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool painting.
What's the story behind it?
Who knows? It's a painting.
It doesn't have a story.
It doesn't have to have a story, Jerry. It's just a beautiful painting.
I see what you're saying, Rick. It is a beautiful painting.
Alright, Morty. Let's go have some shrimp scampi.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Rick and Morty go to get shrimp scampi while Jerry goes back to looking at the painting.
Hey Morty, check this out. I found a cool picture of Emma Watson.
Emma Watson, wow, she's really pretty. What do you think?
Definitely. She's a sexy lady. I can't get enough of her.
Yeah, she's really popular.
Yeah, she's one of the most beautiful women in the world.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey there, Morty. What's happening?
Hey Dad, we're just studying a picture of Emma Watson.
Oh, she's a beauty.
I think she was in Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, that's right, Morty. She's a world-famous actress.
Yeah, she's really good looking.
Yeah, I think so too. Have you seen any of her movies?
No, not yet.
I've seen all of her movies. She's really good in every one of them.
Well, I'm going to have to watch one of them sometime.
Yeah, I think you would really enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. Have fun.
Yeah, we're just having a lot of fun studying this picture. Look at this wolf. It's so futuristic.
Yeah, I love the design. It's so cool.
What's that in the background?
I don't know. It just looks like a building with a neon light in the background.
Yeah, I can see that. It's really cool. Rick and Morty continue to talk about their sci-fi adventures, when suddenly, a trumpet sounds from outside.
Hey, what's that noise?
I don't know, it sounds like a trumpet.
Let's go check it out.
Rick and Morty leave the room and enter a hallway, where they find Jerry, who is playing the trumpet. Hey guys, listen to this. I just played the trumpet and it sounded amazing.
That sounds pretty neat.
Rick and Morty continue to talk about their sci-fi adventures until they hear a giant explosion.
What was that?
I don't know, it sounded like an explosion.
Let's go see what's going on.
Rick and Morty leave the room and enter a hallway, where they find Jerry, who is still playing the trumpet. Hey guys, did you hear that? There was an explosion.
Oh, it sounds like someone's fight is going on.
Rick and Morty continue to talk about their sci-fi adventures until they see a giant portal opening.
Hey, Morty, look at this. It's a portal.
Wow, that's so cool.
Rick and Morty enter the portal and find themselves in a sci-fi world.
Wow, this is so cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Rick and Morty continue to explore the sci-fi world, when suddenly, they meet a giant alien.
Hey, what's up?
Alien, hello. I'm a giant alien.
Wow, you're huge.
Rick and Morty continue to explore the sci-fi world, when suddenly, they meet a giant alien. Alien. Oh, look at this. It's a portal.
Oh, cool.
Rick and Morty enter the portal and find themselves in a sci-fi world.
Wow, this is so cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Rick and Morty continue to explore the sci-fi world, when suddenly, they meet a giant alien. Alien. Oh, look at this. It's a portal.
Oh, cool.
Rick and Morty enter the portal and find themselves in a sci-fi world.
Hey, Morty, look at this. It's a portal.
Wow, that's so cool.
Rick and Morty enter the portal and find themselves in a sci-fi world.
Hey, Morty, look at this. It's a portal.
Wow, that's so cool.
Rick and Morty enter the portal and find themselves in a sci-fi world.
Hey, Morty, look at this. It's a portal.
Whoa, this is so cool.
Rick and Morty enter the portal and find themselves in a sci-fi world.
Hey, Morty, look at this. It's a portal.
Whoa, this is so cool.
Rick and Morty enter the portal and find themselves in a sci-fi world.
Hey, Morty, look at this. It's a portal.
Wow, that's so cool.
Rick and Morty enter the portal and find themselves in a sci-fi world.
Hey, Morty, look at this. It's a portal.
Wow, that's so cool.
Rick and Morty enter the portal and find themselves in a sci-fi world.
Hey, Morty, look at this. It's a portal.
Whoa, this is so cool.
Rick and Morty enter the portal and find themselves in a sci-fi world.
Hey, Morty, look at this. It's a portal.
Wow, that's so cool.
Rick and Morty enter the portal and find themselves in a sci-fi world.
Hey, Morty, look at this. It's a portal.
Whoa, this is so cool.
Rick and Morty enter the portal and find.
This looks like a great picture of a bowl of Tom Yum soup.
Dude, that's our next sci-fi adventure. We're going to go eat the soup and then fight aliens.
Nice picture, Rick. I'm Jerry, Morty's dad. I have no clue about art, but I'm happy and wholesome like you are, Morty.
Man, I love squirrels. They're super smart and they make great pets.
Yeah, I love squirrels too, Rick. They're so cute.
What are you two talking about? I don't understand a thing you're saying.
We were just talking about how cute squirrels are and how much we love them.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad you both like them. I have a pet squirrel myself.
Really? A squirrel? How cute is that?
He's so adorable, Rick.
Yeah, he's a pretty cute little squirrel. This city is so beautiful.
Yeah, I agree. It's almost like a paradise.
Man, I have to get me some pictures of this place one day.
Yeah, I love how the river is in the background.
You know, I could really learn about art from you, Rick.
Look, Morty, Cardi B is incredible. She's one of the greatest and most influential artists of our time.
I know, she's amazing. Her music is so great.
Yeah, she definitely deserves all the awards and accolades she's gotten. She's an amazing person and I can't wait to see what she does next.
So Rick, what are you planning to do next?
Morty, I'm going to go see Cardi B in concert.
Oh man, that sounds amazing. I'm so excited for you.
He's right, Morty. You should go see Cardi B in concert.
Look at that Emma Watson. She's so beautiful.
I know. I could stare at her all day.
The clock on her face is really cool.
Yeah, it's like she's telling a story.
Yeah, I bet she's really smart too.
Yeah, definitely.
She's amazing, Morty.
Yeah, she is.
This is a beautiful painting. The colors are so vibrant and the composition is genius.
It's amazing, isn't it, Rick? The detail in the background is astounding.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the most impressive pieces I've ever seen.
From behind Morty. Hey Morty, what did you think?
Turns around and sees Jerry. Dad, this is amazing.
Smiles. Yeah, I know. Makes and-mushing gestures.
Dude, look at that plate of food. It's so cool.
Yeah, it looks so good. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm happy too, Morty. It's just so cool to see all these different types of food.
Yeah, it's like a pic from one of Rick and Morty's sci-fi adventures.
Yeah, it's like we're in a scene from one of our adventures.
I have no clue about art, Morty, but it looks like it's something that's important to Rick.
Yeah, I think art is really important, Jerry.
Yeah, I think so too, Rick.
I think it's really important that we appreciate art, Jerry.
I completely agree with Rick Morty. That is amazing, Morty. I can't believe Shawn Mendes is in a sci-fi scene. His music is so great and it would be amazing to see him in a real movie. I'm so excited for his next album.
Rick and man, this is an awesome picture. Yeah, it's the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, they're one of my favorite bands.
Who's your favorite singer?
I really like Keith Richards.
Do you like their older stuff or their more recent stuff?
I like their older stuff more, but I like their newer stuff too.
I like their newer stuff too.
What do you think about their new album?
It's good, but I'm not as crazy about it as some people are.
I don't really have a lot of opinion on their albums, but I like them.
Do you think their concert is going to be good this year?
It should be. They've been playing really good shows lately.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
This looks like a great picture of a woman in a red dress. I love the way the light is shining on her hair.
Yeah, it's a great picture. The colors are really popping.
I think it would make a great poster for one of our sci-fi adventures.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, Rick. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Just discussing our sci-fi adventures.
Oh, yeah. I get it. You guys are big fans of sci-fi, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, we love sci-fi.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm an artist, and I don't know much about sci-fi, but I'm sure it's great.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, Jerry, what's up?
Not much. Just hanging out with my son Morty.
Yeah, we're just talking about our sci-fi adventures.
Yeah, Morty and I are big sci-fi fans.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm an artist, and I don't know much about sci-fi, but I'm sure it's great.
Dude, this is some next level sci-fi shit.
Yeah, Rick, this poster is sick.
You guys are freaking me out a little bit. What are you talking about?
We're just analyzing the picture, man.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Night, Jerry.
Good night, Jerry.
We're just analyzing the picture, Morty.
Yeah, man, I'm just glad you're happy and wholesome.
I'm always happy and wholesome, Morty. Look at this, it's a great pic.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
It's one of my favorite pics.
Oh, me too.
It's great to have such a positive outlook on life, Morty.
Oh, I think it's important to have a positive outlook on life.
Absolutely. It can help you to be happy and content.
Exactly.
Man, I love sci-fi. It's so cool to be able to go on these huge adventure with Morty.
Yeah, I love sci-fi, too. It's amazing to be able to go on these huge adventure with Rick.
I don't know about all that, Morty. I just like reading good books and watching good TV shows.
You're such a simple man, Jerry. You don't understand what it's like to be a true fan of sci-fi.
I don't know, I just like the simple things in life. Why spend all your time in the library or watching TV when you could be outdoors playing with your kids?
Jerry, you're really missing out. Science fiction is the perfect way to escape the mundaneness of reality.
Yeah, I think you're right, Rick. Science fiction is the perfect way to get away from the mundaneness of our lives.
Look, Morty, it's a picture of our favorite city, Mexico City.
Yeah, it's so cool how they recreated the street and the building so accurately.
Yeah, it's really amazing how talented the artists are.
Hey Rick, have you seen art lately? I mean, I'm sure you're familiar with it, but I'm not as cultured as you, so I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Jerry, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I don't really have any opinions on art. I just enjoy looking at pictures.
Well, I respect your opinion, Rick. I'm just glad you're a happy and wholesome person. Morty, your dad is just like you. He's a simple man without any art knowledge, but he's happy and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey Jerry, want to see a cool sci-fi adventure I've been telling Morty about?
Sure, Rick. I enjoy hearing about your adventures.
That's an amazing poster.
Yeah, I love meatball subs.
Jerry, can you make a meatball sub poster? Yeah, sure thing, Morty. I can make a really good poster.
Yeah, Jerry is a really good artist. Hey Morty, I think we found our next adventure. This poster is of a man with his hands folded in front of him. It says, "The Cluers." I think that means we're going to find a treasure.
Yeah, I think so, Rick. This looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, it's just a poster, Morty. I don't know about art.
Dad, this is sci-fi. We're exploring new worlds and meeting interesting people. I think that counts as art to me.
Well, okay then. I'm happy for you both.
This is a great picture, Morty.
Yeah, I love it. It's got great composition.
The colors are really vibrant.
Yeah, I think the green behind the women really stands out.
Totally. And the foxes are a nice touch.
Yeah, I like how they're balancing on the edge of the frame.
Exactly. That's a really cool detail.
Yeah, it's a great picture.
I think you're right, Morty. It's a great picture. This is amazing. I can't wait to see what happens next in our sci-fi adventure.
Yeah, man, this is so awesome. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Ha ha ha. I'm just a simple man, Morty. I have no idea about art. I just enjoy watching Rick and Morty on TV.
Jerry, you're such a dummy. You have no idea what art is.
Confused. What do you mean?
Art is when you use your imagination to make something beautiful.
Still confused. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay, Jerry. We can talk about it later. Right now, I want to focus on our sci-fi adventure. This looks like a really cool background.
Yeah, it's really bright and colorful.
Yeah, I can see why it would be a cool sci-fi background.
What's with the sphere in the center?
I don't know, there's just a big sphere in the center.
Huh, I don't know if I like it.
What?
The sphere in the center. It's kind of ugly.
Ah, man, I didn't mean it that way. I just think it's cool that there's a big sphere in the center.
He's right, Jerry. The sphere is kind of weird.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But who cares? It's still a really cool background. Hey Morty, what do you think of this picture?
It's cool, I like the beard.
Yeah, I like the beard too.
What do you think the painting is about?
I have no idea, it's just neat.
Well, maybe we could go find out.
Yeah, let's go find out. So Gumbo, what do you think of this picture?
Honestly, Rick, I don't know what to think. It's sort of cool, but also kind of strange.
Yeah, I think you're right Morty. It's definitely an interesting picture. But I really love the background artwork. It's really well done.
You're right, Rick. The background artwork is really well done.
Awesome. These elephant paintings are freaking amazing.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Morty, I don't really get it. What's the point?
I don't know, it just looks cool, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's just the juxtaposition of the two different paintings that makes it so cool.
Huh, I see what you're saying. Rick and Morty continue talking about the elephant paintings while Jerry just looks confused.
That's Chucky Finster. He's one of my favorite characters on the show. Morty, do you recognize him?
Yeah, I think so. He's always wearing those stupid sunglasses and that weird green jacket.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters too. He's always getting into trouble, but he's also really funny.
So is Chucky Finster on the show?
Jerry, Chucky Finster isn't even in the show. He's just a fictional character in our sci-fi adventures.
Oh, right.
Anyway, I really like Chucky Finster. He's a fun guy to play with.
You're just saying that because he always gets in trouble.
No, I really do like Chucky Finster. He's a lot of fun.
Well, I'm glad you two are enjoying yourselves. I'm just happy to be here for some humorous company.
This is a perfect likeness of our main villain. He looks like he's about to pull off some badass feat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's up to, but I'm sure it's bad news for us.
Hey, by the way Morty, your dad doesn't know much about art. How come you're the one who takes care of all the family's art collection?
Well, I just happen to be pretty good at it. And I enjoy it, so it's manageable.
Huh, that's interesting. I don't know what to make of it.
I think we should probably check out this museum exhibit and see what's going on. It sounds like it could be pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'm ready for some adventure. Let's go check it out.
Looks like we're going to have to find a new home for our sci-fi adventures.
What do you mean, Rick? Our adventures were going so well.
Don't you remember the blue and green cell with the black background and the pink and blue background with the black background and the blue and green cell we found on Uranus?
Yeah, of course I do. It was really cool.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to leave it behind.
Why?
Because it's not the right fit for us anymore.
What do you mean?
It's too cramped. We're not big enough.
But our adventures were so fun.
They were, but we're not growing anymore, Morty. We need something new.
I don't know, Rick. I kind of liked the cell.
I know you did, Morty, but I think we should explore some new things.
Like what?
I don't know, Morty. Maybe we could check out some new planets or something.
Okay, I like that idea.
That's great, Morty. I'm glad you're on board.
Uranus, Rick and Morty.
It's just a painting. There's no way that it could be anything important.
That's not possible. It could be a clue to the location of a secret government lab or something.
Yeah, but Morty, remember you can't just go off looking for hidden secrets without knowing what you're doing. It could get you hurt.
I know, Jerry. That's why I'm going to take a closer look. With my sharp eye and sophisticated scientific knowledge, I'm sure I can figure out what this picture is all about.
Okay, Dad. I'll go with you.
Rick and Morty walk away from the painting, happy and excited about their upcoming sci-fi adventure. Jerry is just sitting on the couch, looking at the painting and confused.
That's a great picture, Morty.
Yeah, it's a good one, Rick.
I love the composition and the colors.
Yeah, I think it's a great painting.
Yeah, it's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, I love it.
Hey Morty, do you want to play some video games tonight?
Oh, Jerry, sorry, I can't tonight. I have to hang out with my dad and watch some Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Who's that?
That's Morty's dad.
Oh, he's a simple man. I have no clue about art.
He's not very good at it, but he loves it.
Yeah, he's a fan of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I think it's great.
So Morty, do you want to watch some Rick and Morty tonight?
Yeah, I'd love to watch some Rick and Morty with you.
Yay, it's a great picture. I love the way they portray guns in it.
Yay, I think it's a great picture too. It's really visual.
Yay, I don't know about art, but I love the way those guns look.
Yeah, they look great. I'm happy and wholesome. Morty is happy and wholesome. Everyone has a positive vibe. Jerry is Morty's dad and he's a simple man with no clue about art. They are from the show Rick and Morty. You have to use their personality and the way they talk in the show. Look at that picture. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
It's just so cool.
Yeah,
And it's so Star Wars.
yeah,
It's just amazing.
yeah,
I love it so much.
yeah,
I can't stop looking at it.
yeah, me neither.
Heck yeah, deals. I just can't wait to get our hands on one of those things. I bet it'd be lots of fun to fly around and shoot holes in things.
Yeah, I'd love to shoot some aliens with it.
Morty, you should really think about getting a normal job. You're wasting your potential.
That's not really what I wanted to talk about, Jerry.
What then?
I was just thinking that I'd love to be a part of Rick and Morty's sci-fi adventures.
That's the spirit, Morty. We're always ready to take on the challenges of the galaxy.
I still think you should get a normal job.
Jerry, please. Morty has a lot of potential. He could be a great scientist, or even an adventurer.
Really?
Yeah, I really want to be a part of the adventures Rick and Morty go on.
Well, I don't know about that, Morty, but I do think you should get a job that will help you use that potential.
Let's make a sci-fi episode, Morty.
Yeah, let's do it.
Woohoo! I'm so excited. We can continue our adventures from Professor Hubert J. Farnsworth Futurama.
Yeah, I love that show.
Me too, Morty. Me too. Man, this is amazing. I can't believe we're actually looking at a real-life example of a future society.
I know, Rick. It's mind-blowing.
I mean, look at all the different colors and styles. It's like a colorful patchwork quilt.
Yeah, Rick. It's like a beautiful mosaic.
And the detail on the woman's face. It's incredible.
Yeah, Rick. It's like staring into a mirror.
It's like a glimpse into the future.
Exactly, Rick.
Damn, Morty, you've really got the science thing down.
I'm just glad I can help you with your geeky fantasies, Rick.
Well, you're the one who got me into sci-fi in the first place.
Well, I'm glad I can help keep you in the fandom, Rick.
I think that's Frank Barone.
Is it? I don't know. It kind of looks like him, but he's not wearing a tie in that painting, so I don't know.
Maybe it's a flashback scene from one of your sci-fi adventures?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, Morty. What's up?
Not much. How's work?
It's good. I'm a simple man with no clue about art.
Jerry, we talked about this. You don't have to be an expert in art to appreciate beautiful paintings.
Oh, I know that. I was just trying to make a point. Rick and Morty continue to talk about the painting while Jerry just stands there and listens, not really knowing what they're talking about.
This is a really good picture. It's a shame it's not a poster or an art piece, but I'm really happy with it nonetheless.
It's not a bad picture at all, Rick. I like how it has a sci-fi feel to it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good picture, Morty.
I think you could sell it at a garage sale for a pretty penny.
I would definitely put it up in my gallery, Jerry.
Yay, I think so too, Rick.
Yeah, we should all go out and buy it then.
Yeah, that sounds good to me, Rick.
Yay, I'm in.
Alright then, let's go buy it. Dude, that's Chris Evans. He's so hot.
Yeah, he's totally hot. I could just imagine doing karate with him.
Whoa, Morty, that's not appropriate.
But Rick, he's so hot.
Come on, Morty, that's not appropriate. We can talk about our sci-fi adventures later.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Who's that?
That's Zac Efron.
He's pretty hot.
He is.
I could see myself marrying that guy someday.
You could?
Yeah, why not? He's got a great body and all he does is eat junk food and do commercials.
True. He's a bit of a stereotype, though.
Aw, you think? I mean, yeah, he's not completely perfect, but he's got a lot going for him.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So what do you think? Is he hot or not?
He's pretty hot.
This looks really cool, Morty. I love how the character has these cool bubbles and the sky is so blue.
Yeah, I love it too, Rick. I can't wait to watch that show.
Who's that guy?
That's Nibbler from Futurama.
Yeah, I remember that show. It's one of my favorites.
Huh, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, me neither, Jerry. But I'm sure we'll figure it out sometime.
Yeah, I'm sure we will, Rick.
Look at that hat. The way the shadow falls makes it look like she's got a brain the size of a planet.
There's a gold necklace around her neck. And a green umbrella.
And a necklace with a green stone.
I wonder what it is.
I think it's a jade stone.
Silly Rick, you're such a dork.
Look at this. It's a wolf with two wolf cubs in front of a full moon and a full moon in the background with a blue sky. What an amazing photo.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Morty, I don't know about you, but I really like this picture. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's really cool too.
Yeah, it's just so beautiful.
You guys are such dreamers. You're always dreaming about space and monsters and all sorts of things.
You know, sometimes we just daydream about normal things like going on dates or walking through the park.
I can see that. I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah, I think we're all just looking for something to contemplate in our constantly hectic lives.
That's really true. Thanks for sharing that, Rick.
No problem, Jerry.
Less than name greater than, less than text greater than. Format the text like this. Less than name greater than, less than text greater than.
This is an image of a man in a suit and tie standing on a ledges with a suitcase in his hand and a sky background. It's called Inception. Cobb, pretty nice.
I don't know about you, Rick, but I'm really excited about our next sci-fi adventure. This one looks really cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morty. I don't understand art. Is this picture good or bad, Jerry?
I don't know, it's just different, I guess.
Alright, well, you should try looking at paintings in a different way then.
Yeah, Morty, I think you're right. It's important to try and see things from a different perspective.
Yeah, Rick, that's totally true.
Alrighty, then. So what are you waiting for? Let's go explore another universe. Damn it, Morty. This is why I don't let you try my art. This is terrible.
Dad, relax, it's not that bad.
Come on, Morty, stop being so negative.
Look, Morty, I'm not happy with this at all.
But Dad, it's not bad.
It's terrible, Morty.
But Dad, it's not that bad.
It's terrible, Morty. Man, I'd love to fly around in that thing.
Yeah, that's so cool. I bet being in space is so amazing.
Dude, Star Wars is so cool. I love that movie.
This is a great picture. I like the colors and the composition.
Yeah, I think it's great too.
What do you think, Jerry?
It's really good, Rick. I like it a lot.
I'm glad you like it, Jerry.
Yeah, I do.
Thanks, guys. I think it's a great picture.
You're welcome, Rick.
Holy crap, that's a great picture.
Yeah, it's cool.
Do you like noodle dishes?
Yeah, I love them.
Me too. What's your favorite type of noodle?
I really like lo mein.
Me too. I've had that a few times.
It's really good.
Yeah, I think so too. I usually get it at a Chinese restaurant.
I know. It's my favorite type of restaurant too.
That's great. I bet you and Jerry would love it there.
Yeah, I'm sure he would. He's a pretty simple man and he doesn't really know about art, but he's great. Jerry's my dad.
Oh, yeah. What do you think of him?
I think he's great. He's a cool dad.
That's great. I think so too. I'm glad you have him. What's up, Morty?
I'm good, Rick. How's your day?
It's good. I'm analyzing this picture and talking about our sci-fi adventures.
Oh yeah? What have you been up to?
We've been exploring different universes, meeting different aliens, and fighting terrible bosses.
Sounds awesome. What's your favorite universe?
Mine is the one with the cartoon dog with the red shirt and the black collar.
Mine too. I love that dog.
He's a cool character.
Yeah, he is. So, what does Jerry think about your sci-fi adventures?
Jerry isn't too interested in science fiction. He's more interested in art.
I know. He's a simple man with no clue about sci-fi.
That's true. He's never even seen Blade Runner.
That's too bad. I love that movie.
I have to agree. It's one of my favorite movies.
So, have you been working on any new art lately?
I have. I'm working on a new piece that I'm really excited about.
That sounds great. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Yep, that's definitely a Sontaran. They're one of the toughest races in the galaxy.
Wow, that's amazing. What kind of adventures have you had with them?
All sorts, Morty. We've fought monsters, conquered worlds, even tangled the Time Lord once or twice.
Tangled the Time Lord? That must have been a really cool fight.
Absolutely. In the end, the Sontarans were just too strong for us, but it was still a great experience.
Hey Rick, is that a picture of a scientist?
Oh, yeah, it's a painting of Doctor Who.
Doctor Who? I've never seen that show.
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird. Doctor Who is this ancient British show about time travelers, Morty.
Wow, that's really interesting. I've always wanted to watch it.
Me too, Morty. Me too.
This is an amazing picture, Rick.
Yeah, it's pretty good, Morty.
I'm so happy with it, Morty. This is one of the best pictures I've ever made.
Yeah, Rick, it's great.
I can't wait to show it to Jerry. He's always telling me I need to take more pictures like this.
Yeah, Jerry always has good advice.
But I'm really happy with this one, Morty. I think it's my best yet.
Yeah, Rick, it's really good.
Alright, Morty. Looks like we're going to be spending some more quality time together. I'm so happy now that we're on the same page about our desire to explore the infinite.
Yeah, man, I never thought I'd have the happiness in my life that I do now.
Yeah, it's all thanks to us exploring the universe and finding new and exciting things.
Hey, what are you two talking about over there?
Oh, we were just talking about how happy we are now that we're exploring the universe together.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I'm just a simple man who knows nothing about art, but I'm glad you two are getting along so well.
Dude, that's amazing. What is it?
I don't know, it's just a picture of people.
It's a painting, Morty.
It's a painting of people.
You're right, it is amazing. It reminds me of one of our sci-fi adventures.
E.T. E.T. the extraterrestrial.
Okay, we've analyzed the painting. Now what do we do? Morty. We figure out what it means. Good idea. Let's study it some more. Morty. Yup, and then maybe we can go star trekking or something. Jerry. Oh man, Lucy is one of my all-time favorite TV stars. I grew up watching I Love Lucy and I had a huge crush on her. Really, Jerry? Yeah, no matter how old I get I'll always love Lucy. That's awesome, Jerry. I grew up watching the original series and I loved her too. Morty. Yeah, I love all of Lucy's TV shows. Rick and Morty are happy and content with each other while Jerry is happy and content with Lucy. This looks like a great sci-fi adventure.
Yeah, I can't wait to go on it.
Isn't this great, Rick?
Absolutely. Everything's always so positive for us.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Morty, but I'm feeling really happy today.
Me too, Jerry. Everything's just going so well for me.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Morty. Everything's just perfect.
This is a great picture, Morty. It's got a really cool moon in it.
Yeah, it's really mesmerizing, Rick. I really like the way the colors pop.
Yeah, I think it's a really beautiful picture, Morty.
What the hell are you talking about, you two?
Jerry, this is a great picture, Morty. It's got a really cool moon in it.
What the hell are you talking about, you two?
And this is a really detailed painting.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Who created it?
I don't know. It's Swedish, I think.
I'm confused. There's a bridge in the middle of the river.
Yeah, I think they call it a suspension bridge.
What kind of city is it?
I don't know. It looks sci-fi.
Yeah, it does.
I'm so happy it's a happy and wholesome show like this. I don't want to change a thing.
Me either, Jerry. Me either.
Dude, she's hot.
Whoa, Rick. We're supposed to be analyzing the picture.
Whatever, she's fine. Look at that, a sky full of stars. Isn't it beautiful, Morty?
Yeah, it's really cool. Especially with all the other planets out there too.
Yeah, that's what I love about sci-fi. It allows us to explore all these new worlds.
Yeah, and the potential for new adventure is really exciting.
Exactly, and that's why I love it. This one's pretty cool. We could use it for a poster or something.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
You know, Morty, I don't really know much about art, but I'm sure this doesn't qualify as one.
Dad, you don't know anything about art. You just like to watch TV and eat pizza.
Who are you calling a pizza eater?
Don't worry, Jerry. I'm sure Morty's right. This painting's not very good. Come on, Morty. Let's get out of here. We've got better things to do.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
This is a super cool picture, Morty.
Yeah, man, I love it. What do you think it's portraying?
I think it's a leopard.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's so cool how the color palette is so vibrant and the eyes are so blue.
I know. I love leopards. They're such majestic animals.
Yeah, they are. I can't wait to go on some of our future sci-fi adventures with you, Rick. Everything feels more exciting when we're together.
You're right, Morty. Everything does. Oh, Morty, check this out. It's an artist I met in the future. Her work is really good.
Yeah, it's really good. Her pose is really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
What are you guys talking about?
We're just analyzing this picture. It's of a woman with purple hair posing for a picture with her hands on her chest and her hand on her chest.
Yeah, it's really cool. Her pose is really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
What are you guys talking about?
We're just analyzing this picture. It's of a woman with purple hair posing for a picture with her hands on her chest and her hand on her chest.
Yeah, it's really cool. Her pose is really cool.
Alright, well, have fun. I'm going to bed.
Alright, well, have fun. I'm going to bed. Damn, that's one heck of a picture. What does it represent?
That's Poe Dameron from Star Wars.
So, what does he represent?
Well, in the movie, he's the pilot who helps rescue Luke Skywalker from the Death Star.
And what does the red background with the red circle mean?
Some people think it's supposed to represent the targeting computer on the Death Star.
Interesting. So, do you think that's what the picture means?
I'm not sure, but it's definitely a cool picture.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I'm happy to have found it and I'm excited to explore more of your sci-fi world. Oh my God, Morty, I can't believe it. Look at the picture. It's beautiful.
It is amazing, Rick. I can't believe we got to see that.
Seriously, Morty, you have no idea how much I wanted to see that.
Hey Rick, what are you talking about?
Oh, Jerry, sorry. Just talking to Morty about our sci-fi adventure.
Oh, right, the picture. Yeah, it's good, but I don't know about all these colors and stuff.
Jerry, that's amazing. You don't even have to know about art to appreciate this.
Well, I know about art, Rick. I just don't know what it means.
Jerry, you're a simple man with no clue about art, and that's what makes you the best dad.
I don't know about that, Rick.
Jerry, you're the best dad in the world. Alright, so this painting is some kind of alien representation of Deborah Barone. Morty, what do you think?
Holy crap, Rick. That's totally her. She's so beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I really enjoy looking at paintings of beautiful women.
You're such a honey.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I guess art is all about expressing yourself through your creations, right, Morty?
Totally, Rick. I love how you're always so positive and soulful. It's so refreshing.
Hey, I try to enjoy life as much as possible. And I think it's really important to have a positive outlook on life, don't you think?
Definitely, Rick. I think that's the key to a successful and happy life.
It's a close-up of a person with a weird face and a weird haircut on his head and eyes. Minbari, Babylon 5.
It's probably one of their ambassadors.
They're always doing these weird things with their ambassadors. No one ever knows what they're up to.
I have a theory that they're up to something evil.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a coincidence. They always seem to be doing these weird things.
Morty, I know you're excited about your art show, but could you try to be a little more excited?
Sorry, Dad. I'm just so excited about the show.
It's okay, Morty. You just have to be careful not to get too excited.
You sound like Rick.
This is a cool picture. I love the colors.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool too. It's got a really unique look to it.
So, Rick, what do you think this is supposed to be?
It looks like a spaceship or something. I think it's from a science fiction movie.
Huh, I didn't know that. I'm not very cultured when it comes to art.
Yeah, I don't either. I just think it's cool.
Rick and Morty continue to talk about the picture and their sci-fi adventures until Jerry goes to sleep.
This looks like a great picture of an exciting sci-fi adventure. I can't wait to see the rest of it.
Yeah, I bet it's all really cool. What kind of sci-fi do you think it is?
I have no idea, but it looks like it would be really fun to explore.
I have to admit, I'm a little curious about that too.
Hey boys, what's going on?
This is a great picture of an exciting sci-fi adventure. Morty, you want to see the rest of it?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Alright, I'll take a look.
Here you go, Jerry.
Oh, this is really cool. I can't believe you guys found this. It's amazing.
Yeah, we were just analyzing it in detail and we decided it would be really fun to explore.
Well, I'm happy you boys are enjoying it. I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Thanks, Jerry.
This is so cool, Rick. I never would have guessed this was a sci-fi adventure.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad we found it. Look at that man. He's so skilled with a soccer ball. I bet he could make some serious goals.
You're right, Rick. He's amazing.
What are you talking about, Morty? This guy doesn't look any good with a soccer ball.
Jerry, you don't understand. This man is brilliant. He can do anything with a soccer ball.
I've seen enough, Morty. I don't want to hear any more about this soccer guy.
Oh, come on, Jerry. You gotta give this guy a chance. He's amazing.
I don't care, Morty. I don't want to hear about this soccer guy anymore.
This is a really cool painting.
Yeah, it's really neat. What do you think it means?
Well, I'm not sure, but it looks like it could be a reference to a movie called The War of the Worlds.
Whoa, so you're saying this could be a reference to the war in the alien world in the movie?
Yeah, that's probably why it's so weird and surreal.
I can't believe it. This is so cool.
Hey, who's got the remote? I want to watch The War of the Worlds. Rick and Morty turn to Jerry and give him a blank stare.
What? Jerry, this is a reference to the movie The War of the Worlds.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Holy crap man, that's Luke from Star Wars.
Yeah, dude, I know. I'm a huge fan.
I got to say man, I can't believe you're a fan of Star Wars too.
Why not? It's one of the best movies ever.
Yeah, I guess you have a point.
What are you guys talking about?
That's pretty cool. She looks like a powerful heroine.
Yeah, she's really badass.
I completely agree, Morty. So Morty, I was thinking, maybe we should try and do a science fiction episode.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I mean, we could do like, a story about us living in the future or something.
Yeah, that sounds like a blast.
What about you, Jerry? Do you think you could draw something for the show?
Sure. Sorry, I'm not as good with art as you are, Rick.
Oh, that's alright. I can get someone else to do it.
Well, if you'd like, I could try and come up with an idea for a story.
That sounds good, Jerry.
After their conversation, Rick and Morty are walking in the lighted tunnel. Morty is looking at the picture of the two men in the Matrix. Rick is talking about their sci-fi adventures. Jerry is listening and trying to draw.
Hey Morty, wanna see a sci-fi adventure?
Sure. What's it about?
The painting is of a couple of animals and a person with a ball in their mouth and a person with a kangaroo. Kangaroos. Can you make a 10-line discussion about it?
I don't know, it's weird. Why is the person with the kangaroo wearing a shirt? And why is the person with the ball in their mouth wearing a helmet?
Holy shit, Morty, this is amazing.
It's cool, Rick.
Hey, what are you two up to?
We're just analyzing this picture.
It's cool, Jerry.
Art?
No, Jerry, this is a picture of a room in Oxford.
Huh.
It's really cool, Morty.
It's cool, Rick.
This is one of my favorite paintings. It's so abstract. I can't believe they were able to make it look realistic.
I agree, it's really amazing.
Yeah, it's really impressive. I don't know much about art, but I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I totally agree. As a science fiction fan, it's really inspiring to me.
So, what do you think about getting a copy of it?
I think it would make a great addition to our home.
Yeah, I think so too.
That sounds like a good idea. So Rick is analyzing the picture and he mentions how good it would be for Morty to see it.
Morty is happy to hear that and asks Rick what he thinks about the design.
Rick is a bit proud of himself and tells Morty that the design is amazing. Morty is happy to hear that and agrees with Rick. Jerry comes into the room and sees the picture. Jerry is happy to see it and asks Rick and Morty about the design. Morty and Rick are both surprised to hear that Jerry knows about art. Jerry is a simple man who doesn't know anything about art. Rick and Morty explain to Jerry how good the design is and what it is. Jerry is happy to hear that and agrees with Rick and Morty.
Hey Morty, look at this amazing picture.
What's it of?
It's a painting by Martin Crane. It's probably one of his most famous works.
Why is it so popular?
I don't know, but I think it's gorgeous.
I don't think so. It's too sappy.
Morty, you don't like it?
No, I love it. It's just that I don't think it's that interesting.
Well, you can't have it all ways, Morty. You have to appreciate the beauty in life even if it doesn't appeal to you at first.
I guess you're right.
Always am, Morty, always am. Look at this picture. It's a digital painting of a man with a strange face and a strange head, with a strange expression on his face. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I can't believe how good it looks.
No clue what you're talking about, art.
Ha, ha, ha. You're such a simple man, Jerry.
Yup, I'm just a simple man with no clue about art.
Man, this picture is dope. Totally into the sci-fi vibe.
Yeah, Rick, the colors are so vibrant and the pyramid of lights is epic.
Definitely. I have a feeling we're gonna have some good adventures with this picture.
Haha, yeah, I bet you're right, Rick.
What do you think, Morty? Are you gonna be ready for any adventures we go on?
Heck yeah, Rick. I'm totally ready.
Alright then, let's get started. Those are some really beautiful peacocks.
Yeah, they're pretty amazing.
I can't wait to see what they're going to do next. This is a great picture, Morty. Looks like you and Ash are having a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're just having some fun.
That's what matters.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Always are.
Hey Morty, what's up?
Not much, just doing some homework.
Oh, that's good.
I'm just glad you two are having fun.
Hey Jerry, I think Morty might be getting a little too attached to his work.
Yeah, I can see that. He's been working so hard lately.
Yeah, I think it's time Morty took some time for himself.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not that big of a deal.
I know, but sometimes you need to take a break.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's definitely a cool poster.
Yeah, I love Star Wars.
Me too, Morty. I always get so excited when I see a new Star Wars movie.
Hey Rick, what's up?
Not much, just analyzing this cool poster.
Yeah, I like it too. It's a cool image.
Yeah, I think Morty's going to love it.
Yup, I love Star Wars.
I know, Morty, you'll love this poster.
Less than name greater than. OMG, I love Rugrats so much.
I was born after they were aired, but I love them anyway.
Rugby is my favorite soccer game. Oh, and I'm a big fan of Toyota Camrys. Hey Rick, did you know that the original land-going Camry was driven by Rick Genzen?
Yeah, I heard that. I also heard that he's a bit of a jerk.
Rick, you didn't even give Rugrats a chance. The show was amazing.
Look at that shiz. Sydney's so beautiful.
I totally agree. I can't believe we're able to see it from here.
You know, Morty, I don't care how much you like Sydney. That's not art.
Oh, Jerry, you're so dumb. Art is all about appreciation and seeing beauty in things that other people might not even notice.
Yeah, you might be right, Morty. I mean, I know I'm not the best at it, but I'm always trying to get better.
Exactly. You're like a little kid, always looking for the next big thing. I guess that's why you and Rick are so good together. You're both always up for a new adventure.
So this looks like a badass image.
Yeah, it does. I love the badass vibe it gives off.
Totally. It's perfect for a badass sci-fi episode.
Yeah, I can picture it now. Rick and I teaming up to take on all sorts of weird alien creatures.
Totally. I can't wait to film it all.
Hey Rick, look at this awesome picture.
Jerry, what are you doing here?
I'm here with Morty. I figured we'd come by and see how your day is going.
It's good. How's your day, buddy?
It's good, thank you for asking. I just got done taking a bath.
Oh, that's great. I take baths all the time. It's a great way to relax.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really know about that.
Hey Morty, want to see my plasma TV?
Oh man, sure.
It's huge.
Wow, it's huge.
Looks like Rick and Morty are doing fine.
Yeah, we're doing great. Thanks for coming by, Jerry.
No problem. Bye Rick.
Bye, Jerry. So, Morty, what do you think? Is that Diane Chambers?
Yeah, I think it is.
Very good, Morty. I'm so glad you think so too.
Yeah, I'm sure she looks great.
Yep, she sure does. She's always looked great.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right, Morty. Diane Chambers is always right. Oh, look at that. It's a really strange picture.
Yeah, it's really freaky.
I wonder what it means.
I don't know, but it's pretty weird.
Yeah, I can't wait to find out what the story behind it is.
Me neither.
This is one of the best sci-fi paintings I have ever seen, Morty. It's so good.
You're right, Rick, it is amazing. I love the colors and the texture of the painting.
Ahaha. I can't believe you guys are so into sci-fi, Rick. I thought you were more of a country music guy.
Jerry, I don't know about you, but I love sci-fi and this painting is amazing. It really reminds me of one of my favorite movies.
Oh, I see now. You mean Star Wars?
Yeah, that movie is amazing, Morty. I love the Battle of Hoth scene.
Yeah, Rick, I love that scene too. It's so suspenseful.
Ahaha. Well, I'm glad you two are enjoying the painting. I don't know much about art, but I'm sure it's beautiful.
Yeah, Jerry, I think so too. It's amazing how paintings like this can evoke so much emotion.
Well, I guess that's why I love country music. It's simple and easy to understand.
Ah, well, I guess that's why I love you, Jerry. You're a simple man with no clue about art. Man, that's a really cool picture.
Yeah, really cool.
So, what do you think it represents?
I don't know, maybe she's a religious icon or something.
Aha, I don't know, it's just a cool picture.
Hey kids. What's up?
Not much, just looking at this cool picture.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool picture.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a pretty cool picture. It's a digital painting of a man with green eyes and a strange head with a gun in his hand and a machine in his other hand. I love that it's sci-fi themed. It's so cool that Rick can capture those types of images on his painting. I have no idea what that is, Morty. But it's definitely neat. Rick is happy and wholesome. Morty is happy and wholesome. Everyone has a positive vibe. Jerry is Morty's dad and he's a simple man with no clue about art. They're from the show Rick and Morty. You have to use their personality and the way they talk in the show.
Okay, I think we figured it out, Morty. It's an alien spaceship.
Yeah, I think so too, Rick.
But son, you can't just go around identifying things as alien ships without any proof.
What do you mean, Jerry?
Well, you could always go see an expert to verify whether or not it's actually an alien spaceship.
Aha, you're right, Jerry. But that would just take up valuable time we could be using to explore this fantastic ship.
Yeah, Rick, you're right. We should just take a closer look at it.
Alright, Morty. Let's take a closer look at the alien spaceship. Dua Lipa is a talented artist. She has a unique perspective and a beautiful voice.
Yeah, I love her music. I think her album is really cool.
Yeah, I think she's really talented.
Yup, Dua Lipa is definitely an inspiration to us. She's got a great outlook on life and she's always putting out great music. This is a very striking picture. It reminds me of one of my favorite sci-fi movies, The Broad Institute.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's so nerdy and cool.
Yeah, I love it too. It's a great example of the kind of science fiction that we like to write about.
But what does it mean?
Beats me, Morty, but I'm sure we can figure it out. It's all part of the fun of science fiction.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I think it's a Rick and Morty painting.
That's so cool. I love their sci-fi adventures.
I remember when they first came out. I didn't understand a thing, but I thought it was cool. Dr. John Zoidberg, bobbing his head in agreement, that's right. I think they're one of the best cartoons out there.
This is a really good picture, Morty. It's really atmospheric.
Yeah, I really like the way the colors pop.
Yeah, it's definitely a great photo.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey Jerry, check this out. We're just analyzing this picture.
Okay, sounds good. I'm just cowboys and Indians type of guy. I don't really get into art.
Hey Jerry, don't be so ignorant. This picture is really good.
I don't really know what you're talking about.
Actually, Jerry, I think you do know what I'm talking about. The colors are really vibrant and the composition is great.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I'm just a simple man who likes to eat and watch football.
Hey Jerry, you should check out Rick and Morty. It's a great show.
Really, what's it about?
It's a sci-fi adventure series about two bros who travel around the galaxy solving problems and having fun.
Okay, I'll check it out then. Thanks for the recommendation, Rick.
Damn, that's a funky cartoon.
It's a Wile E. Coyote painting.
I always loved that character. He was always so darn funky.
Yeah, I guess he's always been an interesting character.
I bet he was freaking hilarious to be around.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, this is an awesome picture.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Dude, this is an awesome picture. I love how it's different than the other pictures.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Dude, this is an awesome picture. I love how it's different than the other pictures. We should totally make a sci-fi episode about this.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Dude, this is an awesome picture. I love how it's different than the other pictures. We should totally make a sci-fi episode about this. I already have the idea for it.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
This looks like a great painting. What do you think, Morty?
I think it's really cool. I love the way the woman's reflected in the mirror and the circular design on the frame.
This is a great picture.
Yeah, I love it.
What do you think the story behind it is?
I don't know, but I love it.
Me too. I think it's just a cool picture.
Yeah, I don't know either, but it's a cool picture.
Yeah,
You're right. And this city's so lush and green.
yeah, it really is beautiful.
Sure glad we got to go on some of our amazing adventures here.
Me too, it was really cool getting to see the sights and all.
You two are so excited.
Yeah, I can't believe we got to go on all these amazing things together.
Well, like I said, I'm a simple man and I don't understand all that art stuff, but from what I can see, it looks great.
So, what do you think?
It's cool. It has a sort of 1980s grit to it.
I mean, sure, Rick. It's a nice picture. But I don't know, paintings, they're all so.
Jerry, you don't understand. This is art.
Hey, I've got a degree in art.
I know art when I see it.
Jerry, this is sci-fi art. It's about imagination, about being creative.
Well, I suppose you could say that, but still.
Come on, Jerry. You know, I once had this dream that I was in this.
Roll for initiative. Do you want to try it?
Fine, but I'm going first.
The next day, Rick is painting while Morty is playing video games. Suddenly, they hear a loud noise and they see a spaceship landing. They enter it and they find themselves in a strange place with a red cat with horns and horns on its head. The cat introduces himself as Thundercats, and he tells them that they are the only ones left in the galaxy. They then have to fight against a giant monster. Rick and Morty are successful and they return home. Jerry is happy for them and he congratulates them.
Hey Morty, looks like we're finally headed to one of our favorite sci-fi destinations, Copenhagen.
Yeah, I can't wait to explore all of the cool architecture.
Did you know that the sailboat in the painting is actually a symbol for Copenhagen's maritime trading history?
I hadn't heard that.
I wonder what other historical details we'll be able to learn while we're there. It'll be like putting together a unique puzzle.
Yeah, that sounds like so much fun.
You're right, it is. Wow, this is amazing, Morty. I didn't know you were so into sci-fi.
What, you mean like Star Wars and Star Trek? I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I always loved those movies. But this is even better. What do you think it represents?
I don't know, maybe some kind of alien civilization?
Maybe, but I think the real message is that no matter where you are or what you're doing, you can always be happy. Just look at that beautiful pattern.
You're right, Rick. It's like everything is perfect.
Exactly. And that's the message we need to take to heart. We can always be happy and content, no matter what life throws our way.
I couldn't agree more, Rick. I'm so happy I met you.
Interesting picture. What do you think it means?
I don't know, it looks like a colorful painting of a futuristic guy.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking the same thing.
What are you talking about, Rick? You're always talking about sci-fi stuff.
Hey, it's just a picture. Besides, I think Morty's right. It looks like a colorful painting of a futuristic guy.
Well, I guess it could be interpreted that way.
Yeah, Morty's right. It's a colorful painting of a futuristic guy.
Hey Rick, what's up?
Just analyzing some pictures here, Morty. What about you?
Oh, I'm just chilling with Jerry. He's a simple man with no clue about art, but he's the best dad I could ask for.
Yep, he's the most underrated dad out there.
Morty, can we go now? I have to go to work.
Okay, Jerry, see you later.
You take care, Jerry.
You too, Rick.
Who's that?
It's a woman.
Looks like she's headed for Uranus.
What's that planet with the blue moon?
That's Uranus.
Weird.
Awesomeness. This is a great poster.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
He's got a point there, Rick.
Yeah, this is a great poster.
Dude, you got that right.
And this scene is a great example of the power of the Force.
You know, Rick, I'm not sure about the art thing, but I definitely think this scene is badass.
Yeah, Morty, I think you're right. This is a great example of the power of the Force. He's got a mustache on his beard too.
Yup. He's got a mustache on his beard too.
Who's that?
That's Daisy Arnaz, the actor who played Ricky Ricardo on I Love Lucy.
That's so cool.
Who's Ricky Ricardo?
Ricky Ricardo was the comic relief on I Love Lucy.
Yeah, he was always having fun with his jokes.
Wow, I had no idea. Rick and Morty continue their talk about their favorite sci-fi shows and movies. Morty recommends a show called Voltron and Rick recommends a movie called Blade Runner. They mention some of the other characters from their favorite shows and movies and Jerry is entranced by the conversation. Finally, they finish their discussion and Rick and Morty shake Jerry's hand, thanking him for his time. This is a great picture, Morty. It reminds me of one of our sci-fi adventures. Remember when we came across that man in a blue bodysuit in front of that fire background? He was really cool, Morty. I'm sure you would have liked him.
So Morty, I think we've found our next adventure. This digital painting looks like it could be a tricky one to solve. Could you see if you could help us out?
Of course, baby. I'll be excited to help out on our next adventure.
Great. I'm glad we have you along for the ride. So Morty, what are you thinking? This picture looks like it could be from a sci-fi adventure.
Yeah, it does. I think someone is playing a joke on us because there's so many people in the background of the poster.
Yeah, I can totally see that. It's like they're mocking us.
Call from outside the door.
Dad, I need to talk to you about something.
I'm busy, Morty. Can it wait?
Jerry, can we talk for a second?
Opens door. Hey Rick. What's up?
I was just pointing out that there's a lot of people in the background of the Simpsons poster, like they're mocking us.
Yeah, I can see that too. But don't worry, Morty's a smart kid. He'll figure it out.
That's what I'm afraid of. Wow man, Niles Crane looks amazing. He's definitely one of my favorite characters from the show.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm pretty impressed with his portrayal too. He always comes across as very credible and believable.
Totally agree. He's definitely one of the shining stars of the show. That's the coolest picture I've ever seen.
I agree. They look like they are having so much fun.
I have no idea what it is, but it's beautiful.
That's what she said.
What? What did she say?
I said she agreed with you.
Good, because I agree with her too.
Whoa, cool. So now we're both happy.
Exactly. That's the goal.
This is an amazing picture, Morty.
Yeah, I love it.
It's such a beautiful sight to see trees in the air with all those lights on them. It reminds me of the sci-fi adventures we've been on.
Yeah, I remember all the amazing adventures we've been on, Rick.
And I'm so happy we were able to capture this image in Singapore.
Yeah, I love Singapore.
It's such a beautiful place and it's always a pleasure to visit.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back there someday.
I know we'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm happy and wholesome and everything is positive.
That's really cool, Morty. Do you think she's some kind of alien?
I don't know. She looks like she might be from Uranus or something.
I hear that planet is pretty awesome. Do you think we'll ever explore it?
I hope so, Rick. It would be a blast.
I see. Interesting sci-fi plot. Rick and Morty continue to discuss the picture while Jerry just watches and looks at the ground, not really knowing what's going on.
Great picture, Morty. Zentra Eddy, Robotech is a great sci-fi show.
Yeah, Rick, it's great. I'm glad you like it.
Morty, does your dad watch sci-fi shows like Zentradi, Robotech?
Jerry, my dad isn't into sci-fi at all. He's a simple man with no clue about art.
Huh, that's strange. I've always been a big fan of sci-fi shows.
So Daryl, I think we found our new adventure. This guy looks like a real troublemaker.
Daryl, he does look bad. How do we know he's not just pissing us off for fun?
Because he's holding a bottle of liquor. That's gotta mean he's not a bad guy.
I don't know, Morty. This picture seems a little sketchy.
Yay, I don't know Morty, it just doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, Jerry. We're the only ones who can decide if this is the right adventure or not.
Okay, Rick, I trust you.
This is great, Morty. I can't wait to see the movie.
Yeah, me too, Rick. I'm so excited for it.
It's incredible. I never thought I'd see Doctor Who in a comic book.
Yeah, I never thought I'd see him in anything, let alone a comic book.
Huh, you're from Earth?
Yep, from the planet Earth.
Huh, well I'm from Stonehead.
Stonehead, isn't that a little far away?
Yeah, it's out in the middle of nowhere.
I can see why it would be a little far out. It's an amazing picture, by the way. This is a really good artistic picture.
Yeah, it is.
It has a really good composition and it's very well done.
It does.
I don't know about art.
Jerry, don't be silly. Everyone knows art is important.
Really?
Of course, art is about expressing yourself through pictures and sculptures.
I don't know if I could do that.
Well, you don't have to be an amazing artist to appreciate art. Just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Anyway, back to our sci-fi adventure. What do you think will happen next?
I don't know, Rick. It's a little confusing.
It can be a little confusing, but that's the beauty of sci-fi. You never know what's going to happen next.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Anyway, we should probably get back to our adventure.
Okay, let's go.
That's a really cool picture.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's pretty cool how she's got all that hair color in one place.
Yeah, she's definitely got some style.
Yeah, I can't believe she's still popular.
You know, there's just something about her that I really like.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, but she just seems cool to me.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen her in person, but I would definitely like to.
Yeah, me too. I think she's really pretty.
Yeah, I think she is.
Hey kids, what's going on? Rick and Morty turn around to see Jerry walking down the street.
Hey Jerry, what are you doing out there?
Oh, just walking around.
Oh, okay. Well, we're just studying this picture. and we thought you might like it.
Oh, sure, I can see that. It's a nice picture.
Yeah, I really like it. It's pretty cool how she's got all that hair color in one place.
Yeah, she's definitely got some style.
Yeah, I can't believe she's still popular.
You know, there's just something about her that I really like.
Yeah, I think she is.
Cool, I'm glad you like it. I'm just not sure what kind of art she's into.
Oh, I don't really know, but I think it might be pretty cool.
Well, I'm sure Morty would love to see her perform. Rick and Morty share a look, and then Morty asks,
What do you think, Rick? Do you think she's still tour-worthy?
I don't know, Morty. I'm not sure if her tours have been that great in the past.
Well, I'm sure Morty would love to see her perform.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to take a look at her tour schedule and see if there are any shows near us.
Yeah, I would love to see her perform.
Yeah, me too, Morty. Looks like we've got a potential new member for our team, Morty.
Yeah, I think he's the perfect fit.
Jerry, have you seen this guy? He's perfect for our team.
He does look pretty cool. What's his name?
His name is Finn.
Finn? I don't know anything about art, but I'm sure your son can show me what to do.
Morty, why don't you take Jerry on a little tour of our ship?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Rick.
This is some really trippy art.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like a dream.
Yeah, it's like a dream.
What is it, Morty?
It's a painting of a tree with a building in the background and a sky background with a blue sky. Los Alamos National Laboratory.
Oh, I see.
Whoa, that's some pretty fancy mirror work.
Yeah, it's like she's looking into the future or something.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You were thinking what, Rick?
I was thinking that maybe she's seeing herself in the building on the horizon.
The what?
The building in the background.
Oh, that building. Yeah, I think so too.
That's the future, Morty. The future is right there.
But,
It's happening, Morty. You just have to believe in yourself.
Boy, I can't get a beat on Jerry. Format the text like this. Boy, I can't get a beat on Jerry.
What's up, Jerry?
Nothing much, I guess.
That's not very Jerry-like.
What's not like me, Rick?
Well, for one, you're not very fancy with your words.
What does that mean?
It means that you're not very eloquent.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. It just seems like a trait you'd adopt if you wanted to come across as less intelligent.
Like a caricature, you mean?
Exactly.
Morty, did you get that for school?
Yeah, I think it's cool, Jerry. I always loved the show, Seinfeld.
what show?
Morty, did you get that for school?
Yeah, I think it's cool, Jerry. I always loved the show, Seinfeld.
What show?
so beautiful.
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't get it.
It's a painting of a woman with flowers in her hair and a wreath of flowers on her head.
Yeah, I like it.
And the man in the background is Hamburger.
Huh.
What do you think, Jerry?
I don't know, it's just weird to me.
It's a little weird, huh?
Yeah, it is a little weird.
But it's still a beautiful painting, Morty.
Yeah, it is.
This is a great picture, Morty. It definitely captures the feeling of the story.
Yeah, Rick, I think it looks really good. Especially the colors.
You're both right, Morty. The colors are really eye-catching.
Yeah, Jerry, I think you're definitely right about that. And the composition is excellent too.
Yeah, no, in my opinion, a picture like this is more about the text than the colors. But that's just my opinion.
Morty, you should maybe add a shadow to the blue background to emphasize it.
Rick, that's a good idea. I'll add a shadow to the background later.
Looks like a sci-fi old image of Asari. What do you think, Morty?
That looks like a badass Asari. I would love to be able to dress like that one day.
Yeah, I think so too, Morty. It's definitely a cool image. This looks like a great picture, Morty.
Yeah, it does. I can't believe they managed to get a shot of Roadrunner in the background.
I know. I wish we could have gotten a better shot of him. Roadrunner's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I think so too. He's always so quick and agile.
Yep, he's the fastest bird in the galaxy.
Yeah, and he's such a funny character too. He always manages to keep things light and fun.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters too.
You know, I always think about what it would be like to be Roadrunner. I mean, he's always so carefree and he never has to worry about anything.
Yeah, that's true. Roadrunner is one of the luckiest birds in the galaxy.
Yeah, I guess you can say he's like a comic relief character.
Yeah, I think that's a really good description. Roadrunner is always making people laugh.
Yeah, and he's a great role model for kids.
I couldn't agree more, Morty. Roadrunner is a great role model. Dude, this is sick. They took the flag from the show and put it in the background.
I know. I love how they incorporated the flag into the background.
Yeah, I think they did a great job with it.
Yeah, they definitely put a lot of thought into it.
Anyway, what do you think, Morty?
I think it's really cool.
Do you think Childish Gambino could actually be one of the gods?
Nah, I don't think so. He's just a rapper.
I think he's got potential. He's got a lot of energy.
He's got a lot of energy.
Yeah, I think he could be something great.
I don't know, Morty.
I don't really understand art.
Yeah, I don't either, Jerry.
All I know is that I like eating pizza and watching TV. Rick and Morty continue to talk about Childish Gambino while Jerry just hangs out nearby. After a while, Rick and Morty finish talking and go back to analyzing the picture. Morty then asks Jerry what he thinks about the picture. Jerry then has no clue what they're talking about and just shrugs his shoulders.
That's an interesting picture, Morty. I think it could be used for an episode.
Yeah, I think so too, Rick. I think it would be a great opener for an episode.
Good idea, Morty. I'm excited to use it in an episode.
Hey Rick, what's going on?
We're just analyzing this picture, Morty. It could be used for an episode.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about art, but I'm sure it's great.
Yeah, Jerry, it's great.
Hey Morty, check out this cool image of a skeleton with a headdress and feathers on its head. What do you think it is?
I have no idea, Rick. It looks like some kind of human skeleton, but I have no idea what it is from.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Morty. This is definitely something we need to dig into further.
Oh boy, another one of Rick's boring theories.
Honestly, Morty, I have no idea what he's talking about half of the time.
Yeah, Dad. I know you don't like art as much as me, but maybe you could try to learn more about it.
Yeah, sure, Morty. I'll try to learn more about art.
This is a beautiful painting, Morty. I can't wait to go on our next adventure painting on a more exotic planet.
I'm so happy you like it, Rick. It's one of my favorites. Liverpool is so picturesque.
Hi Morty, what's up?
Not much, Jerry. Just hanging out with Rick and admiring his painting.
That's great, Morty.
I'm sure your dad will love it.
He's a simple man without much knowledge about art, but he's the best dad ever.
Look, Morty, this is a beautiful painting.
Yeah, it's beautiful, Rick.
I can see the colors and the detail in the painting. It's very well done.
Yeah, I agree, Rick. It's really amazing.
What are you guys talking about?
We're analyzing this painting, Morty. It's really amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful, Rick.
I can see the colors and the detail in the painting. It's very well done.
Yeah, I agree, Rick. It's really amazing.
This is a really good picture, Morty. I can't believe I was able to take it.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is such a great drawing, Morty. I love how the colors pop and the composition is really well done.
Yeah, I can see how you would really appreciate it, Rick. It's really nice to see an artist put so much effort into their work.
Yeah, absolutely, Morty. It's always so inspiring to see someone creating something that's just for the love of it.
You're right, Rick. It's amazing how passion can bring such beauty into the world.
This is a great picture. I love the way the man looks.
Yeah, he looks really cool.
Yeah, he's a hero, Morty. He's looking right at the camera, like he's really interested in what's going on.
Yeah, I think he is.
He's a great role model for kids. He seems like a really good person.
Yeah, he is.
I hope more people can be like him.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wow, Morty, you're right, this picture is amazing. It has a really cool sci-fi feel to it.
Yeah, Rick, I love how the man in the picture has this powerful look to him. It's like he could do anything.
Exactly, Morty, and the background is really cool too. It's like he's standing on top of a bunch of parachutes.
Yep, Rick, and the way the colors blend together is amazing.
Yeah, Morty, you're right. This picture is really cool. I love it. This looks like a great painting, Morty. It's got a really interesting sci-fi vibe to it.
Yeah, I think it's really cool, Rick. It reminds me a lot of Narn, Babylon 5.
Yeah, that show is great, Morty. I really enjoy it.
Me too, Rick, me too.
This is awesome, Morty.
Yeah, it's great.
Hey Rick, check out this picture.
Oh man, that's awesome. What story does this picture tell?
I have no idea, but it's really cool.
Yeah, I think so too. Look at the detail on those horses. They're so lifelike.
Totally. And the sepia tone makes it look like they've been there for centuries.
I know. I love old-timey pictures like this. They're so charming.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Rick.
You know, Morty, I don't understand all the fuss about art.
What do you mean, Jerry?
I mean, it just seems like a bunch of blah blah blah. To me, it's just something that people say they like so they can sound cool.
Jerry, you're such a simple man. You don't understand anything.
Hey, I get by.
Hey Jerry, have you ever drawn anything?
No, I haven't. I've always been too busy working.
That's too bad, Jerry. Art is a really cool skill to have.
Yeah, Rick's right. Art is really special.
Hey, whatever.
I'm just happy living in the present.
So, Morty, what do you think?
It's good, Rick. The colors are really vibrant and the composition is really well done.
Yeah, I think so too. I used a lot of different filters to get that kind of effect.
Interesting. What are your plans for the future, Rick?
I'm just going to keep working on my artistry, Morty. I'm confident that I can achieve anything I set my mind to.
That's great, Rick. I know you'll be successful.
Thanks, Morty. You're the one who keeps me going. Oh, that's one cool painting.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, me too. I can't believe it's Diane Chambers. I always thought she was pretty hot.
Yeah, she's definitely hot.
You think so? You're hot, Morty.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely. You're the only one who doesn't think so.
Yeah, I guess I'm not as hot as you think I am.
No, you definitely are. You're one of the hottest people I know.
Thank you, Rick. I feel so much better now.
Rick and Morty were analyzing in details a painting of a woman with a mask on her face and a man with a snake on his head. Sea Devils, Doctor Who.
Man, that's a pretty creepy picture.
Yeah, I don't know. It just kinda feels ominous to me.
Hey Morty, what do you think about that picture?
It's cool, I think it's pretty cool.